Today I want to answer the question, do lucid dreaming supplements work? Now if this is your first time on this channel or you're relatively new here, you may or may not know that I have a whole lot of other lucid dreaming videos on this channel. If you actually want to find them, you can navigate to my channel page and you can scroll down on the homepage and you will see there are several different playlists. One of them is called Lucid Dreaming and you can find all my lucid dreaming videos there. There's lots of stuff from guides on how to lucid dream, to how to control different aspects of your dreams, and everything that you want to know about lucid dreaming can basically be found there. Also, if you're actually interested in these sorts of videos, then remember to subscribe so you can be kept up to date because I put out regular videos every single day. Anyway, let's get on to the video. Hey guys, welcome back to Tipharot, it's me Matt here, and today I'm discussing lucid dreaming supplements. Now if you've actually watched some of my videos before, you may have already seen some of my videos on this subject, so you already know some of my thoughts. But I just wanted to make a general video for this subject because a lot of people are going to be searching for this kind of question. Do lucid dreaming supplements work? The short answer is yes, some of them do. The long answer, well, let's get into it. Now it's important to realise what lucid dreaming supplements are. Most lucid dreaming supplements are actually, in fact, dreaming supplements. And there is a distinction there because dreaming supplements are what they say. You know, they help you have more dreams, more vivid dreams, they help you remember your dreams more easily, but they don't necessarily do anything for lucidity. If you're not a lucid dreamer already and you take a dream supplement, like say mugwort or something like that, you're not necessarily any more likely to have a lucid dream than you were before. You're just going to have more vivid dreams and stuff like that. Now, if you're a lucid dreamer who already knows how to lucid dream, then something like this can be very, very powerful because it means you can have longer lucid dreams, more vivid lucid dreams, you can control them better and so on. But it might not get you to have that first lucid dream if that's your goal. Now there are also actually dedicated lucid dreaming supplements that actually can help you become lucid in your dreams. So a couple of examples of lucid dreaming supplements would be Galantamine and Huperzine A. Now I'm just going off my memory here, so if I say something wrong I do apologise, but from what I recall these are acetylcholinesterase inhibitors, so they basically inhibit the breakdown of acetylcholine, which is a brain neurotransmitter that is involved in the lucid dreaming process. Basically, it is involved in kind of this state of being alert, and when you actually have high levels of it during your dreams, there is a good chance that you're going to be alert enough to actually realise that you're dreaming and become lucid. So by inhibiting the breakdown of this chemical, you're basically increasing your chances of getting lucid in a dream. Now I believe it also plays a role in REM and the length of your REM periods and things like that, so it may also help extend lucid dreams as well. Now back to the regular dreaming supplements, there are tons of them. Anything from melatonin, to mugwort, to vitamin B6, to Kalia Zakateki, I don't know how to pronounce that name, so I probably butchered that. Synaptolepis once again, probably butchered that. Selene capensis. There's a whole host of them out there, and they all have some really quite powerful effects on your dreams. Now, you don't necessarily need one supplement more than any other. You don't need lucid dreaming supplements whatsoever if you're intending to lucid dream. They do have some uses in particular situations, and so I want to talk about what some of those situations may be. So one good situation where I find that certain supplements can be helpful is if you had a bit of a dry spell. You just simply haven't been remembering many dreams recently, even though you've kept your dream journal, or you haven't been getting lucid for a while and you just kind of want to kickstart it again. Because what I often find is the case with lucid dreaming is that you kind of get into cycles. If you have not had a lucid dream in a while and you have not remembered many dreams in a while, it is much, much harder to have that next lucid dream or to remember your dreams. If on the other hand you've been lucid dreaming every day for say the last 5 days, there is a very, very high chance that you're going to get lucid today on the 6th day as well, because you've simply got into the habit of actually having one every day. So sometimes if you haven't been having any luck, it can be helpful to simply actually kickstart the process by taking, say, a supplement, or by using some new technique, or by changing up your sleep pattern in some way, or doing something to basically get you out of the rut that you've been in where you haven't been having any lucid dreams. Now what about me? What are some of the supplements that I've tried personally? Well, I've tried B6, I've tried melatonin, I've tried Selene capensis, I've tried Synaptolepis always butchering that name probably. I've tried Dreamleaf as well, and I've tried Twiloon, although it's not necessarily a lucid dreaming supplement. It's not necessarily designed for that, but it does have some of that effect. So I'm going to comment on each of those. I've also tried a few other things, but yeah, on those, vitamin B6, I noticed it seemed to improve my dream recall and the overall clarity of my dreams and stuff. That was my first kind of experience with it, but further experiments with it, I'm not certain that it is actually as powerful as I thought, and there may be some degree of placebo to it, simply because for a while I was taking very, very high doses of B6. I was taking, say, 50 milligrams a day for a several month period, and during that time I didn't really notice much of an increase in the frequency or clarity of my dreams, when before I thought that I had when I was taking like a milligram a day or something like that. So I'm not certain how much of the actual B6 effects that I got were from B6 itself and not just placebo. Melatonin. Melatonin is a very, very powerful dream supplement, but I would advise caution, because melatonin is also used to regulate your sleep cycle. And so if you take melatonin just for the purpose of lucid dreaming, there is a chance you're going to mess up your sleep pattern, possibly for a long period of time, and it might take some time to fix, especially if you're an insomniac like me that often struggles with their sleep pattern. It's not a good idea to just take melatonin just for the sake of it. But assuming that you have your sleep in order, and you've experimented with melatonin before, or that it doesn't cause you any problems, then it is a very, very powerful dreaming supplement. It massively increases the frequency and clarity of your dreams. You're going to have some crazy vivid dreams, and on top of that, it actually can sometimes help with lucidity. I've noticed that I do have more lucid dreams when I take melatonin, even though it is more of a regular dreaming supplement. It doesn't have any effects on acetylcholine or choline or anything like that, but it does actually help with getting lucid. Selene capensis and Synaptolepis kirki I actually took together in a dream supplement that had basically extracts of both, and I basically took a capsule of that every day for about a week. During that week I didn't really notice much of any changes, but when I stopped taking it I started getting a crazy amount of dreams, and that continued for several weeks. I actually was having like 20 plus dreams in some nights. It was ridiculous, and I would remember them all in vivid detail. It was one of the most crazy dream experiences that I had, and even some of the experiences I had later, since then, years later, where I've had like 13 lucid dreams in a night, which is my current record, I still sometimes wonder if that experience was directly related to the fact that I took those supplements years earlier, because it did seem almost like taking those supplements actually produced a long-term effect for me. It was in fact the only set of supplements that I took that have ever done that. With other lucid dreaming supplements and dreaming supplements I've taken, they produce effects when you take them, and then they stop when you stop taking them. But it felt like with one of the two supplements in that mix, one of them seemed to produce some long-term effects that persisted months or maybe even years after I took it. I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that the supplement that did that was Synaptolepis kirki, because there have been purported to be some effects where it actually changes your brain, actually promotes the growth of new brain tissue or something like that. I'm not completely up to date on the specifics. It's been a while since I was reading about it and studying it and that, so if I've got anything wrong there, I do apologise. But basically it seemed like it might produce some long-term effects, and so maybe that is why that happened. Selene capensis, on the other hand, I think is more like other dream herbs in that it produces an effect on the night you take it, so I can't really comment on that as much. Twiloon I only have some limited experience with, but it is a melatonin-based supplement, and it does have several herbs in it that make it easier to get to sleep, and also melatonin itself, like I said, will produce more vivid dreams and increase lucidity. Then there's Dreamleaf, which aside from Twiloon is the other most recent one that I've taken. Dreamleaf is basically a blend. You have these two pills. One of them has mugwort and 5-HTP in it. The other one has Huperzine A, choline, and I believe alpha GPC in it. And basically the first pill has a couple of dreaming supplements that will actually help you have more vivid dreams, more dreams, get to sleep easier, and so on. And the second pill actually contains Huperzine A, which is one of those acetylcholinesterase inhibitors that will promote lucidity. I had some positive experiences with it, and I found that both the pills on their own were actually very valuable. In fact, if they did actually just release the pills separately as their own supplements, I think that would actually be a cool idea for them to do, because they do actually help on their own, and they have very specific purposes. So for example, if you're not getting very good dream recall, you're not remembering many dreams, or you want more vivid, intense dreams, then the blue pill is perfect for that. If you're just trying to get lucid, then the red pill is perfect for that. There's also another one called Lucid-esque, which I believe is basically the red pill from Dreamleaf. I haven't actually tried it, but it is basically the same ingredients, so I can give that one a tentative thumbs up as well. And I'd also like to know if there are any other lucid dreaming supplements that I haven't mentioned that you've personally tried and thought were good, or that you would like to know more about and stuff like that. Let me know down in the comments below, that would be cool to hear. But yeah, so that's a little bit about lucid dreaming supplements. Yes, they work, but they have different effects, and so be aware of what effects the lucid dreaming supplement you're looking at has before you actually go taking it. Make sure it has no interactions with anything else you're taking, any medicines or foods you eat or stuff like that. And don't rely on it as a crutch. You want to learn the skills for lucid dreaming and not just get them just because of a supplement. Use the supplement as a boost, as an aid to get you further with your lucid dreaming experiences, but don't use it as the sole method that you use to get lucid. Many of these lucid dreaming supplements can be found on Amazon or even at your local pharmacy, or just by searching on Google for a place to buy them. For Dreamleaf specifically, I actually have a referral link, so if you guys actually buy that, I actually get a small percentage of it with no extra cost to you. So if you are actually interested in Dreamleaf specifically, then for that one, or for any of the other Dreamleaf products like Twiloon and stuff like that, you can actually visit the referral link that I'm going to put in the description down below, so you can check that out if you're interested in Dreamleaf. And in general, if you're actually looking at any of these supplements and you have any questions about what they do, or whether you're capable of taking them, or whether it will help with your specific situation, then you can ask in the comments below, or you can also direct message me at Twitter. That is one of the best places to message me. I try to reply to every single message I get on Twitter. If I haven't actually replied to a message on there, then just message me again, because basically I reply to all messages there unless I actually miss one. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you want to watch more videos like this, then remember to subscribe. And if you're interested in checking out Dreamleaf, then check out the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.